Let's test and compare the Stephen Bunting Gen 1s versus the Stephen Bunting Gen 5s. So the Stephen Bunting Gen 1s I bought secondhand off eBay and these cost me £90. These are 23 grams and they are 90% tungsten. I believe there is another weight of these and they are 12 grams and they are even harder to get than these. I have seen the 12 gram ones go up to like a couple £100, so I think I got quite lucky with these ones. This is what the box is looking like. It does look quite nice. I do want to say the back of the box is a bit battered, but this is what the back of the box is looking like. Now the Stephen Bunting Gen 1 darts, they do look like they have a smooth barrel, however they're not. They do have a nano grip on them. Before I open these, I do want to say, like, look how thick that box is compared to now. Like, these are the Nathan Aspinall Gen 2s, these are the Stephen Bunting Gen 1s. Look how much thicker the Stephen Bunting ones are compared to the Nathan Aspinalls. So it's good that Target made them thinner. Let's get these open. There we go, that is what they are looking like. Not too bad. You got the old Target guarantee at the back, which the 23.1 grams is actually written on by pen, which you do not get that now. That is how big the guarantee is. Jesus. On this guarantee, they are promoting the new Carrera darts, which if you see what it says there, revolutionary new pixel grip technology, which that is massive now, because obviously the Luke Littler darts, they have the pixel grip, and the Adrian Lewis, I think they used to have pixel grip. If you have any Carrera darts, let me know. Are they any good? Looking at these darts a bit closer, they don't look too bad at all. The flights are a bit battered, obviously because I bought them second hand. So these are what the darts are looking like. They do look like my smoothie darts that I have. They are very, very similar, but these are complete smooth. These have a bit of grip on them, not much, but a little bit. I'll give a grip level like a 2 on these. Now compare them to the Stephen Bunting Gen 5s, a completely different design. The barrel has a lot more grip on it now. The stem even has this little red thing. Also, what I find very interesting on the Generation 5 darts is that the grip at the front here is inspired by his Gen 4 dart, and the grip here, well, I say grip, the thing here is inspired by his Gen 2 darts. Anyway, let's get on that dartboard and throw 9 darts with each dart to see how they both feel and see how they both compare. Alright, so I'm going to be throwing the Gen 1s first. Hopefully I can hit a good score. I'm going to throw 9 darts, see how they feel, get my initial reactions, and hopefully I can hit a 180. That'd be very good. Tell you what, 65, not bad. Oh, that first dart was perfect. Tell you what, was that 95 to finish it off? Decent 9 darts. So far, I don't hate them. I actually really like how they feel. The stem feels good, the flight feels good. Everything on this dart so far works straight out of the box. But now let's test the Gen 5s and see if I can hit as good of a score as I just did with the Gen 1s. Alright, so the Gen 5, there's a lot more grip on these compared to the Gen 1s. So I think I should get on with these better just because there's more grip, but you never know. A ton straight away. Absolutely great. Oh, 140. I really was hoping that was a 180. Missed a 180 chance, but these are my last 3 darts. If I can hit a 180, that'd be good. A 60. So far, I'm a lot better with the Gen 5s than I am with the Gen 1s. But I do not hate the Gen 1s at all. I actually quite like them. The final thing I want to do with these darts is put a timer on and see which one I can hit a 180 with quicker. Starting with the Gen 1s. I'm about 3.5 minutes in. The one thing I'm struggling is when I get the treble 20, I just struggle to follow it in with the second dart. I'm trying to take my time a bit more. Hopefully that can like help, and they were terrible darts. See, that second dart, I just could not follow it. I dropped it. Again, just cannot follow it. Yes! Come on! 18 minutes. Finally got the 180. We're starting to think this is going to take me a long time. But first 180 of the day. First 180 with them Gen 1 darts. Now let's see how long it will take me to hit a 180 with the Gen 5s. 18 minutes is the time to beat. Oh. Oh. Is that my third 140? I'm like 5 minutes in. Now 180 is coming. Oh man, I should not have missed that. No! I should not have missed that. That's my second good chance. No! Alright, last 3 darts. Bugger. Gen 1s. I've won. I hit a 180 quicker with the Gen 1s than the Gen 5s. Fair play to the Gen 1s. I don't know how I didn't hit a 180 with the Gen 5s. I really don't. Alright, so I could not hit the 180 with the Gen 5s, which is very weird because the Gen 5s are my everyday dart, and I'll be completely honest with you, I was banking on hitting that. I would have put money on I was going to hit a 180 with the Gen 5s instead of the Gen 1s, but we move on. That's darts for you, eh? So comparing them both, they are both completely different on the barrel grip. The barrel shape is roughly the same, and the flight and stem are both the same as well. But I am glad that Stephen Bunting did go for a bit more of a grippier dart. These are not massively grippy, but they're a better grip than the Gen 1s. But truthfully, I really liked both of these darts, especially the Gen 1s. They surprised me how good they felt. Everything on them really worked. The stem, the point, everything was probably my exact taste, and it worked like a dream. But they're both absolute fantastic darts. If you have tried the Gen 1s, let me know what you think of them. And if you've tried the Gen 5s, let me know what you think of them as well. I'm going to keep an eye out for all the generations. I know the Gen 4s you can buy like on the Target Darts website, but I think the Gen 2s and Gen 3s are a lot harder to get. But I'm going to keep an eye out for them though, because I'm a massive fan of Stephen Bunting, and I think it would be pretty cool just to own all the generations. But anyway, these darts were absolutely fantastic, and I really did enjoy using them. I mean, I hit 180 of them. I love them. And if you do want me to do this again, let me know what player I should do it with. Obviously, I've got the Damon Hatter Series 3, so I could get a Series 1s. We've got Rob Cross with his Gen 1s and Gen 2s and his 95Ks. And there's loads of other players who have Gen 1, Gen 2s and Gen 3s, all that stuff. So let me know if you want me to do this again, and let me know what player with. But again, if you have tried any of these darts, let me know what you think of them in the comments down below. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 5K by the end of the year, so make sure you subscribe.